where it points to is helping young men who have struggled with life-controlling issues, whether it be drugs, alcohol, life control and other life-controlling problems, and have gone through a teen challenge type program where they've changed their life and turned towards God. What our ministry focuses on is bringing these young men, giving them accountability, mentorship, leadership, and challenge them as they pursue their dreams, whether it be through college or vocational training. We saw through struggles within our family, and then also we became quite involved with the Teen Challenge in Oklahoma, as well as the Teen Challenge in Winsboro, that after they completed the Teen Challenge program, there was kind of a gap.
We just saw with our family member that they really needed something after Teen Challenge instead of just coming home and into the home environment that they had left. Because they have grown in ways that they never thought that they would be able to grow into.
Then you leave and you get out in the real world, and the real world is not all that friendly. It's tough. It's challenging, and if you don't have that right support system, other men who can challenge you to continue in your walk with God, to challenge you to be a stronger man, even when you face challenges, then it becomes harder to do. Some people need more than just the 12-month program of a Teen Challenge. I think my favorite part is seeing every step of the way God has prepared a place for us. God has prepared contacts for us. God has prepared deals on building materials. God has prepared the weather for us. To going down to the junior college and talking with the counselors there, I mean, it was definitely a God thing. To going up and meeting the new directors up at the Teen Challenge, definitely a God thing. God is always preparing the steps before us before we even get there, and that's been my favorite thing. Although a very, very close second is being able to talk about this, whether it be at my work, at Home Depot when we're buying materials, and they keep seeing us go in there day after day, week after week, buying more materials, to the guy where we bought the new van from at the dealership, is being able to talk about this ministry. And
yeah, it's been neat along the way, sharing our story with people and just how it does things in their life that we didn't even expect. All we're doing is going to Home Depot buying something, but it connects and touches someone in a neat way. That's really neat.
Yeah.
I think what excites me most about the ministry is to be able to walk out God's path for us as a husband and wife, and to be able to touch people's lives in a way that we were meant to do.
I remember at the Teen Challenge in Winsboro and giving a message on our we did a little mission trip to Nicaragua. And so we're talking to the guys about these missions, and one of the young men who was there, Matt Summers, who was there for that talk, was sitting in my living room and helping give us advice on how to work in the ministry and what touches these young men's lives when they're at a place like Teen Challenge. And just seeing him grow and working in the mission field, going to the college to soon go down to Aruba on a mission, and it's just really neat to see lives change and to be a small part of that. I think our goal is to have that young man be able to leave here, whether it be to further his education, get a 4-year degree or become a doctor, or perhaps go into the ministry and serve in other areas. But regardless of what it is, whether it be in the welding field or the oil industry or as a police officer or in the military, is to be a strong man of God and be able to seek out other strong men of God and do community with those men. 1 Corinthians 9:24 tells us, do you not know that all the runners run, but only one will receive the prize? Run in such a way as to receive the prize. And that's really how Roadrunner Ranch kind of got its name, was because of running and that verse. And that's what we see, that's what we envision, and our hopes are for each man that comes here and takes a challenge to run the race as it needs to be run. First and foremost is to pray for this ministry. We need mighty prayer warriors. By far, I think it's the most important thing, because if God's not in it, we're dead. And we need prayer for the right direction, for struggles that we may have, for financial things, whatever. So that's the first thing. Financially as well, Kristy and I started this off as a policeman and a non-working mom at the time, but now a teacher to help fund things. But also we'd like for folks, and I think we see it as a vision too, is especially men's groups coming out here to the ranch and spending a weekend, maybe helping out with a project, but more so getting a chance for these young men to see a group of men that are doing God's business and coming out here to spend a good time, so that you can speak some good words of wisdom into these young men.
Please spread the word also, whether that be through email, Facebook, just in person, putting up flyers for us, that kind of a thing. Just spread the word that, there's so many times that I know in the past with Chris and I, we have a heart to give, but we don't necessarily know what to give to. So this ministry may touch someone that you may not even know, and to be able to support our ministry. And we just would be honored for you to be a partner with us.